Happening today, guys. I have the day off, which is quite nice, so what we're going to do is just catch up on a ton of photos after edit. Hadn't had a chance to yet, so got the laptop set up, about to get ready to rock and roll, so let's get straight into it. Just finished editing, so here are some. I just did a ton of car shots from a hot rod show I went to very early in the year, so it's kind of sad. So here are those shots. So, drones, like everywhere, are starting to have a ton of laws, and I keep noticing all these laws popping up on my Facebook. So I checked it out, and the Australian ones are just sort of like the common sense ones, with don't fly right over people, don't fly it over your neighbours, stay away from airports and like accidents and bushfires and all that stuff, all the normal stuff. Then I said, download this app to see where you can fly. So I did, and I'll do a screen recording once it loads. So this is the town I live in. Hopefully I've figured this out, how to pop this up on the screen next to it. Look at the amount of spots you cannot fly. Let it zoom right out. So everywhere down, so that right hand side is all the nice beaches. I've got a tiny little area between where I live and the next sort of big town, Geelong. That area is sort of, you can't really get to that coastline. All the coastline you can get to are in these red circles, and they're all don't fly here, don't fly here. Oh, it's got the excuses. What's the excuse of not flying down here? Heliports. Yeah, I've lived there for a long time. I used to live in Point Lonsdale, and I do not know of any heliports down there. But yeah, I just realised how little you can actually fly around the place. Let's zoom it right out. Oh, look at that, they blocked the entire ocean in one point. That's crazy, isn't it? Down to lawn. You can fly anywhere down here because there's nothing down here. So to fly anywhere, I'm pretty much going to have to drive a long way away or just risk it. I think that's going to be the best option. It just shows apps like this are good, but obviously if you've got a drone, just use common sense. Just use common sense and do stuff like don't fly near hospitals. If you know there's an airport nearby, stay away from it. All stuff like that. That's pretty much what the rules are. The rules in Australia, they're trying to change it to you got to register and do all this stuff, and then saying, oh, if your drone weighs this much, you don't have to register it. Same if you're doing commercial work, you don't have to register, but you got to let them know that you're doing commercial work. So it's like, well, which one is it? So they're just my thoughts. It's all over the shop at the moment, but it's understandable with the new tech, and obviously people abuse its power and stuff. So yeah, Australian drone laws. Good fun. If you got any crazy drone laws in your countries or anything, let me know, because drones are obviously such a unique and awesome way to get photos. So yeah, it's just something just to be mindful of if you're planning on buying a drone or you have a drone. The rules, same if you're traveling with a drone and going into new countries, make sure you figure out the rules. Like when I went to Fiji a couple of years ago, I actually had to register the drone before I went. Lucky I did, because I actually picked it up in security and asked me all about it and stuff. So yeah, just be mindful of all that stuff when you got a drone. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna go get a drink and do something. I don't know. My wife's home soon, so I think it's nearly tea time. So enjoy. See ya.